My name is Michael Brady, and this is a tutorial on break-even analysis. My information is at the top of the screen. Okay, so break-even analysis is a key component of most enterprise budgets. It's the first step in doing risk management. The basic idea is that you want to calculate the price or yield that will allow revenues to exactly equal costs, which is why it's called break-even analysis. Now this is done because prices and yields are highly uncertain for most commodities, and so this gives a good sense of whether or not, or the likelihood that price or yield will be high enough to actually make money. Okay, so what information do you need to do a break-even analysis? Well, the information you need is provided on most enterprise budgets. The first thing you need are production costs, and these are going to be measured in dollars per unit. It's per unit because all enterprise budgets are done on a per unit basis. So for crops, this means that they're per acre, and for livestock, it's usually on some sort of per head or per animal unit. The example I'm going to work through here is for crops, so this is going to be dollars per acre. The second piece of information you need is revenue, and this is also per acre. There's two components to revenue. The first is price, and the second is, of course, yield. So by multiplying price times yield, we get our revenue. So the key equation behind break-even analysis is as follows. It's that revenue is exactly equal to our production costs. So that's our condition, and that's why it's called break-even analysis. To write this out with an additional step, we have that price times yield is equal to costs. So let's use some actual numbers that would, say, reflect sort of a typical wheat production scenario. So let's assume we have a price of $5 per bushel. We've got yield of 70 bushel per acre, and that we also have production costs that are equal to $300 per acre. Okay, so when you do break-even analysis, you either do break-even price or you do break-even yield, because you need to assume one value to calculate the other. So for this example, let's just work through break-even price, and then break-even yield follows pretty obviously from there. So the way to calculate break-even price is to move yield over to this side of the equation. So you divide both sides by yield. So you get break-even price is equal to costs divided by yield. And then to use our actual examples, it's $300 per acre divided by our yield, which is 70 bushel per acre. And if you calculate that value, you should get $4.28 per bushel. Notice that the acres here, if you follow through, these acres cancel, so you're left with dollars and bushel. Okay, and so that is your break-even price. So as long as the price is higher than $4.28 per bushel, money will be made. If price is less than that, then you'll lose money. This exact same exercise can be done where you calculate break-even yield. In that case, you would just bring price over to the other side of the equation. All right, thank you.